wano kasana mukalaba kalinga kasana akomu Arafa naye nga green akulaga nti tuli mu Arafa, tuli mu Uganda, tuli mu nsi yaffe ey'ekattakwi. Bulijjo gye muwulira tuli mu bataka bayitayo Ntoroma, Toroma with the N, Ntoroma oba Toroma, T
Toroma,
Toroma,
R-O-M-A.
Toroma naye no tebalina G, botuuka ku G we girya, awo olulimi lw'abano boolumaze. Awo yerefo gye ntuuseeko. Mikwano gyaffe abasobola okuba nga mutugoberera essaawa zino, ngenda kubeewuunya. Lunaku lwa Sande abasinga mukyali mikolo, naye Allah baasaasidde. Ffe tuli wano tuli mu kasana, twatandise dda emirimu gyaffe. Ndi wano ntudde n'abataka, mujja genda mubalaba omukoomu. Be bano be nagambanga nti byenjogera baba tebabiwulira. Ewala bagenda ne basomokako ne bajjayo e Buganda ne babbayo ebigambo ebitonotono. Bwolanga njogeddemu waliwo asimayiringa nga chairman manta alina byawulidde. Abasigadde tebalina bye bawulira. Kiringa ng'obusobola okulaba embuzi eri awo, kati ng'eyo yogedde ki. Kati na bano be bawulira. Nawe be boogera sibiwulira. Ye tabu gye tuliko wano, na insha Allah tujja kugatagata ebintu byaffe. Tulabe nti insha Allah naye abantu baffe abaliwo essaawa zino mbasaba ekintu kimu. Nange mukasana kennimu njagala onoonye ku bantu, ogende mu in group mikwano gya mubagambe nti ate kati Kaliisa atuuse ekattakwi gy'abadde atubuulira, katwagala kulaba ebifa ebyo baatandise okuzimba tebanazimba. Ebyo byonna tugenda kuba nga tubiraba mu programu zaffe, naye ng'ekisingira ddala tubaniriza mu programu yaffe. Yeno programu yaffe ya development etuukira ddala mu bantu. Akasana mpulira kampitamu, naye olw'ensonga okuba nti tuli ne baganda baffe bo baddugavu, olaba teri mweru sajja omusana gwabayitaayita mudda. Waliwo ono Abdala zaako ono mukalambavu ali awe kapikipiki kamukuba wansi bwasituka, naye nga tulina okutambula district yonna. Alhamdulillah rabbil alamin. Tugenda kusooka tukole ka introduction. Buli omu ayogera erinnya lye, sisobola kulimba nti nsobola ogwogera. Naawe ali ku TV bw'onoofunamu erinnya ly'okwasizza nja kuwa ku ssente. Naye bw'aba ayogeddeko erya Muhammad eryo oyinza oliwulira, naye erino eddala ery'ekika nkusiba. Kati bano batudde mu maaso bano bakerajje abanene mu kattakwi bagenda kusooka be introducing. Buli omu ngenda kumuwa akazindaalo nga ntandikira eri. So njagala disfikazi agenda kusooka abagambe mu luteeso, abagambe nti katugenda kweyanjula, akazindaalo kagenda kutandikira wali kajje kasembeyo ne chairman. Oluvannyuma mbategeeze lwaki tutudde wano mu kasana essaawa zino. Obudde bukyali tuli mu ssaawa 11 n'ekitundu. Tuli mu ssaawa 11 n'ekitundu. Kaakati bano baba bakola introduction. Kati gwe gwaffe mikwano gyange omulimu mugumanyi. Nze kasitandabikako galubindi tolowooza nti mbateereddeko galubindi enzirugavu, zambala nzirugavu naye zino ezange zenkozesa okulaba. Bwe zituuka musana zikyuka, temuganda ate Kaliisa yataddeko shades. Nze shades nzitya. Zino zikyuse bukyusi lwa musana. Musobola oziranga nti omusajja ate yatugaliddewo. Enzikiza bw'eneebezze amaaso mujja kuddamu mugalabe. Jasi bazikola automatic zinyambeko ku light. So mikwano gyaffe kampeche districters akole antegeereza abasajja basembayo eri abagambe nti bagenda kweyanjula.
Alhamdulillah rabbil alamin. Thumma salatu wassalamu ala nabiyina ba'dahu sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Amma ba'da. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Kwa majina naitwa Olinga Omari Sheikh, district of Kattakwi district. Mtanikubalia niongee na kiteso kwa sababu nifahamishe wao kitu ya kufanya. Tunaanza sasa mambo ya kuintroduction, kujitambulisha. Itaanza kwa mkono geuni kwa nange na ija limo rekoni kiror akonsomo misikiti kwa en yala mano.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Mimi Nasir Kakiro Nasruddin Bilali Osej Bilali Mosque. Akasom Bilali. Ay wora lip. Akasom ngin. Angora assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Malta ngakangoro kere asirete Maryam Rogose Maryam keskere assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Keri kana chana kere siramun ma insha Allah. Allahumma amin.
Rogose Maryam.
Rogose Maryam.
My name's I'm called Abdullah Fazil Aziz, Secretary Torma Mosque Bilal. Let me take this chance to greet my fellow brothers and sisters. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
I'm the Secretary Torma Mosque, and this chance I'm going to take to greet my wife and my family. Anyait Zulaika is my wife, and I greet also my mother, Kongai. Thank you for bringing us this support. We don't have mosques here, but we want you to help us to build mosques in Toroma. Actually, we have like 5 to 6. They are not even permanent, they are temporal even. We want you to help us. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Engo ikakiroria ile to Ali Salim. Erengo chairman le Moskalo Torma Bilal. Agioni na kolo ikere ata sio aparasha no 79 asal do sio ni ira ikukioko. Mamese agangata. Isio seramuni saltine raisho ikukioko agiura agiunuri. Asio mani monse asio mani noi na idu ekosi. Tete si kadu yungleti anin. Akwa nana pene uru ndimamesho mete. Yela ngeta S6 Onyarito University mamepola tasha nkafun. Yasi are ilwa ngeta S3 boyetu mudorem mamenga mpa tasha nkafun. Ape seda ngin lo manko pana nginda S3 manga touch kapun. Asoko yilu dikingul P4 P3 P2 anyu pole yare kare pole yare. Akoye duajo kota ngara ene ngoda. Isio siriamune pole ngoli yare sio. Teo kala yeda pole ngope ngol. Demanaki ni sio ne kero kwe katunga ngara ina sio.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Eka kirorine si Koluo Abdul Razak Hassan. Engone sedio petoto mangu alo apoto ayanga auto pejo noni kwa pakwa nale ja yengare no kone Haji Karim Kalisa ai chake boda piki Tony Chot bale. So alhamdulillah rabbil alamin ilolo nuelo satakani kinoni kere akokia haji do no akota ngalimu ni bonebe yango berenge sara ya polone cholong chairman lo kai siriamun okata kwiane haji he spoke in Ateso. But the pain he has is too hurting. He says since 1979, when Amin was expelled from the presidency, they have been here enduring the poverty situation up to date. And for him as a person, God blessed him with the children. But there is no he has as a person children whom he has failed even to educate.
P2, P3.
One ended in his senior 6, admitted in university, Norway, she's at home. Others, senior 3, they're at home. Others are dropouts from primary, they're at home. And when you look at his home, you can have a look at it, that's grass houses. And not only him, but he also expressed his feeling for other Muslim fraternity here in Katakwe. And he says, please endure our pains and help us extend your heart, do the needy, follow for them. As Muslim fraternity of Katakwe, including even the non-Muslim community. They talked of lack of mosques, lack of schools, lack of health centers or hospitals. Among others, when we talk of income generating activities, inshallah, it is not my day, but to express his feelings, Muslim feelings, in English for your Asha.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Mikwano jaffe mbajjukiza nti tuli mu Katakwi. Twayingidde dda luli nabasiibula ne mbagamba nti tugenze. Naye nga tukyali mu introduction. Tukyeyanjula. Naye ku bitonotono bye naakawuliramu nti omusajja mukulu ono gwe mulaba nti yalekeraawo okuseka mu 79. Okuseka mu bwati era bw'omulaba tunulira feesi ye ebyokuseka yabivaako ensi ya mutama ali awo mu mbeera wano we tuli bw'oba tunulira Katakwi eyinza okuba nga ye tawuni ennene ey'okubiri ng'ovudde wali mu tawuni mu trading center ennene wano we tuli mu Kabondo tuli mu tawuni makati kubanga bwe tweyongerayo eri ebiseguusi binza obutatukkiriza kola ka programu kano ne tujja tusembereko wano mu tawuni naye era mu tawuni baganda baffe yembeera yeeyo naye kenjagadde nkolemu ka interview oyo gumulaba yagaana okuseka era programu ejja kuggwa nga taseseeko ekyo kigambo ekyo nange nkiwulidde nga akyogeramu ndiri byokuseka yabivaako ensi yagikyawa naye okujja kwammwe n'abatono abawulidde olulimi oluteeso kansooke nsome ku manya gammwe. The money we tell you to build the mosque, you are going to see it yourself today. It is this one who follows me on TV. Do you see the money they send? You see? Who can't afford 1,000 in Katakwi? That's why I tell you should wake up and do this work. This is number one who has sent money. Read her name. It's called who?
The name there is Swaliha Faisal, 1,000 shillings. Asiat Karonge, 1,000 shillings. Fatuma Nakasi, 1,000 shillings. Muhammad Kadaya, 1,000 shillings. Mariam Sekiembe, 2,000 shillings.
Kati ababadde batya nti nja kubasoma ku lulimi lwange kati omukalamu omuteeso kabasome mumuwulidde oyo Abdurrazake musajja mukulu chairman wa district mumuwulidde yennyini yasoma amannya abawulidde sofa introduction ne musitukiramu ne wasa Sulaimani nkulabye gwakyakutte bendera njagalo lwaleero fena tuveeyo baganda baffe tubazeeko essuubi tunaatera okutuuka saidi eri mujajjiraba naye tujja kukoma ku chairman oluvannyuma programu yaffe gende mu maaso wasa Sulaimani webale nnyo naawe nkulabye naye lwaki mbadde nkuta akazindaalo nti musajja mukulu ono muze ebyokuseka yabivaako ebyokuseka yakola ki yabita ensi ya mutama so gwe munnange byawe tugamba nti bw'oleeta essanyu ku musajja afaanana bw'ati n'aleeta kasimayiro ne kakomawo ku face ng'oli omukadde gwe tutera obbalaga lyessanyu lyaffe ffenna nga bannayuganda nga bwe mumanye obusiraamu tebuyina komo era naffe kye kituzunza ne tutambula ne tujja eno ne baani bonna basibu tebakyebaka ba imaamu talemwa webali Isaac wuuyo naye insha Allah tujja kugusa ensonga kati katugende wa diswikazi yeyanjule oluvannyuma tugende wa Senkagale Mr. Chairman yaŋŋambye nti ye ebigambo by'Oluganda byamanyi byakusaba mmere nakola ki naye ne mugamba byajja okukozesa.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Kama vile nilijitambulisha saa zile mimi ni county card au district card of Katakwi district. Nimeongea kwa mambo kuhusiana na mambo namna vile tuko hapa Katakwi. Tunayo shida mingi sana na ushahesabu vitu mingi. Lakini kitu kwanza mimi nafurahisha, mimi nashukuru sana Mwenyezi Mungu awazidishe na mwenye kutizama azidishe, ampe imani. Angalie namna vile Dr. Haji Kalisa ametembea mpaka Charo kutafuta Uislamu, kuona Uislamu inaendelea namna gani. Umeona sasa imefika mpaka Charo ndani, jua inampiga. Kwa kweli mimi kujuana na Dr. ilitokana na mama. Kwanza nashukuru sana government ya Uganda na nashukuru sana Vice President of Uganda, ndio likamatisha mimi na yeye kuona kama misikiti za Charo pia itajengwa, na leo yeye iko na sisi karibu kwa mambo ya mama. Mungu awabariki wote, Mwenyezi Mungu awazidishe. Sasa sina maneno mingi mimi taongea, lakini ni furaha tele imejaa kwa Salam Charity Organization na ile unaitwa nini? Wanu Uma vile mnakimbilia sisi kufanyia hivyo. Mungu awatazidisha. Pale mnatoa Mwenyezi Mungu atawazidisha zaidi. Sina mengi ila isipokuwa tuendeshe Uislamu. Sasa ninayo chama ni yangu ya area yangu. Mama yake pia ni Muislamu na ukiangalia mama yake, lakini kwa bahati mbaya sijui ilitokea nini ikatoka katika, lakini saa yoyote tamrudisha kwa sababu iko karibu na mimi inshallah. Ilikuwa Muislamu. Mama yake sasa hivi Muislamu anamchunga. Mashaallah.
Okay, yalaba. Enge chairman lo neje msikiti le nyarita KKSL Southern Ward Toroma Town Council under Katakwi district. Yalama peyok okudi Charles yalami peyok lualolo Dr. Kalisa Karim Kalisa yalama totoka rene bunto Buganda papa kerailane. I grow this way, so that's why I can't speak that Chiganda. I just say Suliotiayo mpakwa mazi but I can't. And my mass is she's at home, but she prays here. She's a Muslim. Yeah. She's around 80. But she has energy, you know, those people of those days. She's still strong. God is still keeping her. So I welcome you. As Mzabu said, these people need a lot of support via education, healthy. Okay, they need also those houses for praying, but mostly which can help. Even if you put a mosque, it will need also a health center, then some school for educating this younger generation. Because you can't keep on praying when you are not educating. So you have to educate these younger people. But for us here, although I'm a Christian, we have no problem with our brothers Muslims. We share. We do everything together because unity is a compulsory. True. Yeah. If you don't have unity, you can't. We have one blood. We worship one God. I think that's all. So as a chairman of this area, I do welcome all those programs. I have nothing to reject. Alamanoi, I greet all Ugandans, I greet all Muslims, wherever you are, and we welcome any support which you can give us, because you know here, if it is time for sunset, it comes March. If it comes rain, then it comes in March. So I don't know why is it, but that is the God's plan. We can't change. So I think, Doctor, I wish you the best. on your way back with your team if time comes. Yes. So you have seen the situation by yourself. You are the one to advocate for these people much. Yes, because you are the one who is in the ground. So you are the one to support us. If you are supporting Muslims, you have supported even me, the neighbor. Thank you very much.
Alhamdulillah.
Assalamu alaikum. Eka kirara de ke Fatuma. Kaja kaiti Ali Ilaut. Ya ine pene ke dengo. Ke because dwe de jas ne pene. Ya idei. Imalingata jaim. Joweria. Adongo to majuma jai. Musa jai ne pene kere. Yalama. Lipita ngagangata ni jasioda utesa ni. Jada sioda ke di duelwe jasi kotosa shomani. Aduka ina madrasa. Ushomete ke di mwalimu da jai kena sioda mwalimu. Sioda angoro no pisiri amuni jane. Koto sioda jai kena sioda di project esa mata sioda. Shomani kosi dana angoro siri amune. Ringa kaditi sio. Tonana pito da ringa kaditi sio ni siri amune. Kaditi sio.
Well, she says her name is Adeke Fatuma, and she's a wife to Mzee Ali Salim Ileut, just next to your left hand. Her problems or challenges, she's requesting for the Salam TV to address and endure. For us here as a Muslim women, we are undergoing a very big challenge or problems. We are uneducated both in secular and Quranic. We need at least a way how we can also go for further studies in Islam and also secular for our children as God blessed us with. We also need some smaller projects for income generating activity in our families. If you can really understand the situation, there is a challenge of healthy facilities, education, water, masjid, all the things. These problems, it is not our own making, but it started a way back 1979 when Amin was expelled from presidency. Now it grew up, we were scattered. We came back around 1980s, but then again there was an insurgency here in Teso that separated us again till 1997 is when we tried to recover. But however, from that time to date, we are still staggering. We are not stable. We don't know who will come to our rescue. But we thank Almighty Allah. He has brought Salam TV, headed by Dr. Karim Kalisa. Barakallahu fekum. These are words from Mama Adeke Fatuma Ali Salim Ileut. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you very much. Amikwanu jaffe ebadde introduction tubadde tweyanjula nga tumanyagana embeera gye tulimu okulaba ntusobola okugenda mu maaso inshallah ne programu yaffe. Twabategeeza kw'ensonga y'ekkatakwi mu Ramadan ne muvaayo mu bujjuvu ne muwagira ensonga eno, era singa temwagiwagira twandibadde tetuli saidi yeeno. era twazze no kutandika mirimu okusingira ddala tugenda kusooka tunuulira emizigiti abantu bano basobola okuba nti basobola okusaalira. Oliwo oba omuwadde omuzigiti oba omuwadde buli kimu, oba omuwadde essomero oba omuwadde eddwaliro oba omuwadde buli ekikozesebwa. Kyekyo lwaki Nabbi Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam ye bwe yatuukanga mu kifo ensonga gye yatandikirangako gwabeeranga muzigiti. Ne bagavana bonna oluvannyuma lwe ba Umaru bagavana baweerezanga ebifo bye bagendangamu nga basooka kutunuulira kye bayita omuzigiti. Ensonga eyo bw'eba ekoleddwako omuntu ng'omuwadde omuzigiti oba omuwadde ekyobugagga, baba bagenda kuyiga eddiini yaabwe, baba bagenda okuba nti basomesebwa okubeera obumu, baba bagenda okubasomesa enkola y'emirimu. Nabategeezaako ne mbagamba nti abantu bano tetwagala kukoma bukomi kuba nti tuzimba mizigiti, twagala kukwata abakulembeze ba imaamu tubeere nga tubasomosaako, tubateeke mu matendekero. Tulina amasomero gaffe ge tukwatagana nago ng'amasomero ago ga Bilal Islamic Institute, amasomero gaffe aga Zamzam ludda ago namugamanyi patana amasomero gaffe. Tujja kubanga tusaasanya ba imaamu, si kusomera ddala nti taamu agimaleko kumukwatamuko mwezi gumu myezi 2-3 nga bakomawo nga badda mu bantu baabwe. Ensonga ezo tujja kubanga tuzikolako insha Allah. Twebaza ebitongole ebivuddeyo okulaba nti bigenda kuba nti biyambako ku nsonga ey'okwongeramu emizigiti, ku nsonga y'amazzi, ku nsonga y'ebyobulamu, n'okuyamba abantu okulaba nti zaka zigabibwa abayina ku zaka ennaku zino. Abasinga kati zaka tumuleete ne katakwi, tulabye abantu bayambibwako. Oli bw'oba omuwadde ku zaka bw'aba ayinamu okwo ka business element ng'asobola okutandikawo okwo, ayina akasigiri n'amanda n'atandika okwokya kasooli, oli bw'aba nga mukozi asobola okuba nti asobola okubbulukuka mu kwokya kasooli oba kwokya muwogo oba lumonde, kubanga tewali business enyoomebwa. Mukadde waffe Makalena aweekawempe yaleka setinze record nga mu kusiika kabalagala, buno bukabalagala buli omu bwalowooza nti ye business esembayo kuba ya wansi, naye genda olabe mu lujja lwe emmotoka ze yaleka akaddiyiza, naye nga zonna zijja mu kabalagala. Ffe ekitera okutulema ye consistency, obumalirivu n'obwesigwa. Ebintu ebyo ebibula mu bizinesi zaffe, naye buli bizinesi yonna gy'okola koobe ng'osamba kyalaani ng'olina amazima, olina obumalirivu, nina essuubi insha Allah nti tujja kuggusa ensonga eno. Abantu bano tetugenda bukomi kubaterawo mizigiti, tugenda ba training, tugenda kubakolera bu workshops, bu seminar, tubakolemu bu groups okulaba nti tubasomesa engeri gye basobola okweyimirizaawo, okwebeesaawo. Omulimu gwaffe okusinga si kugaba ssente, omulimu gwaffe okusinga okuwa abantu amagezi n'engeri gye basobola okwejja mu bwavu. Gwe mulimu omunene gwa Next Media, nga Next Media eyitira mu kitongole kyayo ekya Salam Television, nga tugendera ddala mu Salam Charity n'egenda ku ground n'okola emirimu egyo. Bw'otuuka mu kitundu n'olaba nga n'abasajja bonna bavuddeyo, n'agamba nti nze newankubadde esiri na musiraamu naye ensonga eno enkwatako, bw'oba okutte ku musiraamu oba okutte ku bantu bange. Nabawaako ekyafaayo ne ngamba nti okujja kwaffe yali Vice President w'eggwanga yagamba nange gwande si my Muslims of Katakwi. Vice President n'atulemerako n'agamba nti naffe kwe kujja. Mu butuufu bwe twatuuka nammwe ne tubatebusaako ensonga ne tubagamba mikwano gyaffe tusooke tutunulireko district y'e Katakwi. Ng'amanyi nti n'ewaffe tetuli bulungi, naye katutandikire Katakwi. Allah yamanyi lwaki eno ye district gye yatugambye tumwe tuba tutandikira, aye tuveemu tugende mu district endala. We neebaliza mikwano gyaffe. Olwaleero njagala ndabeko ku bantu abaneneko, kubanga mbadde mbagamba nti ngenda Katakwi naye kati ntuuze. Disitulikaazi antudde wano ku Lusegere. Chairman we wuuna ali wano. Chairman w'ekitundu omufuzi wa gavumenti waali. Abasajja ba imaamu abazinyi ba Bilal bayinza n'obutaziina maalibo olwaleero nga balemedde ku TV. Nabo we bali batuddaawo. So mikwano gyaffe mbeebaza era mu kaseera kano mukkirize mwebaze Hakimu Jemba omaze okubanga ku nsonga y'e Katakwi giyingiramu, alhamdulillah rabbil alamin. Yasini Musa omutwalo nagufunye dda, webale nnyo. Hajjat Amina Rubega watuuse dda. Sara Wamala webale nnyo, webalire ddala. Ne Mastuula Namutebi naawe oyingiddewo. Mikwano gyaffe mwena twongera okubeebaza. Olwaleero njagala mutunuulire essimu ezo eziri ku screen. Essimu eziri ku screen muzitunuulire. Aba MTN eri 0776 nyayi mirundi 320. Aba MTN musobola okozesa eyo. Kakati mu aba Airtel njagala mu kaseera kano namwe mukozesa eyo gye mulaba majidu gy'abateereddeko. Kasonyiga star 185 star 9 hash. Awo bonyiga bajja kusaba code oteekemu enamba emyufu ezo zolaba. Esente nja kuba nzifuna direct wane Katakwi. Nga ngenda kutandika okuba nti diswika zono abeerako n'ekigambo ky'abatuusaako mu bufunze. Ngendeko ne wa chairman naye abatuuseeko ekigambo kye mu bufunze. Ngenda kubanga ngenda kusooka mbayiseemu drive. Babiyita byangu. Babiyita byangu. Nze sigenda wantu ne tutasonda. Yes, please.
That's Dr. Mayor of this area.
Mayor.
He's coming to sit. Okay.
Oyo ayingiddewo ye meeya waffe. Meeya yeebanga etawulirako ku Luganda wadde. Naye oyo ajja ye meeya. Abantu beno bamalirivu. Can give her a seat. Karibu meeya. Oyo ayingirawo ye meeya waffe ow'ekitundu. Bantu beetwala mpola mpola. Toroma Town Council gye muwulidde. Alaykum salam wa rahmatullah. Oyo ayingiddewo oyo atuula essaawa zino ye Worship meeya w'ekitundu kino. Kati tujjudde gwabadde akyadawutinga. Nkakasa nti tuli full board. Meeya mulina, chairman w'ekitundu mulina, w'abasiraamu ali wano, omulamuzi w'obusiraamu wuuno, n'omusajja ataseka alazeewa. Where is my old man? He hears Uganda. I thought that I was backbiting you. You can't hear anything. Omusajja weda gwengamba mutaseka ali awo aluwulira Oluganda. So mikwano gyaffe tuli wano. Mu kaseera kano meeya waffe amaze okutuuka. Meeya watuukidde. Ngenda kuwa diswikazi akazindaalo. Diswikazi, you come, I'm going to tell you. Diswikazi, you come, I tell you what to do. As we go on with our program, Worship the Mayor, you are going to be welcomed by our district card, our county sheikh, to welcome you here in this simple meeting. But this is Next Media Services, an organization that houses over 20 media companies. Next Media has over 7 TV. Most people know NBS, Sanyuka, NBS Sport, and others. Under the televisions we have in Next Media, there is a channel called Salam Television. The work of Salam Television is to do the mobilization and the development of communities. That's why we come down to the grassroots, sit with the Bataka, with the elders, with the children, women, youth, and start discussing the issues that affect the communities. Our being in Katakwi, were invited by Her Excellency the Vice President to come specifically to see her community she loves most, the Muslim community headed by the district card, that these people are in real need. They don't have mosques. In fact, when I received the call from Her Excellency, the PA told me that the High Excellency wants you to go and put a perimeter wall around the mosque of this man with the purpose that pigs don't come closer their mosque. I said, that is their need. He said, that's what they want. They asked me a perimeter wall. And now I came to put up a perimeter wall when I sat with him. Now when I sat with Vice President, I told her some good stories. She laughed. I told her, they are deceiving you. God just refuses them to eat pig, but there is no problem. We let the pig move around and move. But this man says he doesn't want to see it nearby. Now she called me, Her Excellency, to come and put a perimeter wall around the mosque there in Katakwi Town Council. Now that's how we started. But that's a joke, but she wanted to make sure that we come and do issues to deal with education, health, and social work that would assist the community, not only the Muslims, because when we put a borehole somewhere there, it's not only for the Muslims. When we put a clinic somewhere, it's not only for Muslims. Even if we put a mosque, which would look to be specifically for them, but that mosque will be organizing and preparing the communities to be good citizens of the country. Nobody will get out of the mosque to go and start disorganizing other communities. The work of the mosque is to groom and have good citizens of the country. So when we put a mosque, it benefits everybody. So that we are invited by Her Excellency to come and get in touch with these leaders. They have been good to us. We have moved for the whole month. Last month we have been moving throughout the district, and we have earmarked places where we can give support. And as we are coming in to give the mic for him to welcome you, I was telling these people that ours is not the issue of going and that we are bringing funds to assist the communities. Ours is to train and mobilize people to use the literal resources they have to develop themselves. Ours is not usually to come and bring a mosque and put it there. They will not use it. They will not know even the ways how to maintain and develop it. They will look at it and leave it there. But ours is to develop, mobilize, sensitize, and educate people and transform communities using the literal resources they have to go forward. So you are most welcome. Let me give him to welcome, because he has refused to teach me the ateso.
We are coming.
Very soon. Very soon.
So you are
I will speak.
You will speak.
But you will first give me a
Is
wife.
that yoga? Naam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Kwana alosengo totaija unijo. Ainera kini kede tungalu. Ipejo koko luijasi. Ejene ole mamoni ageo na idumuna jaka ngasingen. Mamoni nera kena alosengo up and down. Kwenye mamera anwe roko. Anwako tapolo na wako ne counter wako. Promise kada idumno ne district ya kwenye mamashe loko na kiro nuijasi tungalu ageo na pota rucho ni kete totaili pa constitution ya toto vice president abu toto vice president inera takede ngesi ijukari so itungiare yongo apotenga upainus kede jaka itabdura zaka koluo paka mbale adosa dumni kede kesa ide rakin opote kesi katakwi poto katakwi maulidi ngoli jaiso kede kesi dobo bolo seto bonde te kwano kidi apele kinet ngesadu kyo ni miskitini isomeroi ade kesia aito shom kai atakini tungali mwalimu na shomani kede idweda ikona hii ashomani utangesi nerasi kede ilu walking ye kwa naone live TV la Salam charity organization so mamite marebe alibi tungali mamnatali moto kwenye yalame wakoni munonu taanyo nebe payu tengo yorot duche yene ngebe mame onati ukishe mame community mina ye community politi yo community lo isiri amane kwenye toto arerenguna inera yo kedako ni musugun opupete kesida imiskiti lukwa na beta iduk la puton la bobore osodi kwenye aputon na bobore osodi dadas osodi angodi ngul kede koto miskiti ni kanyauni kedelo ngaria so kwa na bere wongone geunere ngula tipenoi yare rare kanikin so rare deng to moicholo nga pakisho kon rare deng ne pol anyu ne be lomne dai apolo kwata no taunok orene pene bete miskit aputone bete miskit hay boisho no chengo no kere kadu kono nun somero so to tayalama ne reno skedi control.
Yes.
Thank you so much. You're most welcome once more. I would like to greet you first in Islam language. Salam alaikum.
Salam.
Amina. I'm called Akol Winfred Otwao. I am Mayor, Toroma Town Council, and I'm really so delighted. Even if it is on short notice, I was passing by. But growth and development to the community is paramount everywhere, and that is what we need. So, though you went ahead to apologize, but I've been knowing about the program quite since you started coming to Toroma, locating boreholes. Our leaders here informed me. They came to the office, and sometimes I could direct them. I say even the other place, even the other place. And I'm really grateful. At my time, people are saved on the creases of water. That is one challenge we always have. To move forth, I would like to inform you, Totoa Lupo, Vice President, always communicates some of her programs to me. Even right now, I open my phone, you can get some information we have been sharing currently about even this program, and even her coming tomorrow on Tuesday here. Yeah, she will be here on Tuesday. She had been sending me to do some activities. So she's really what we call a morning star for Katakwi. If she has brought you, she has really seen a problem to her community, and she loves her people. And I would like to thank you for accepting that request she gave to your office to come and sustain the people of Toroma and Katakwi at large. When you mentioned of schools, surely there is overwhelming population, rapidly growing. You know, Katakwi is going back to the other original opposition because of peace, and they are producing day and night. One school I have there is coming to a population of 2,000 pupils, and we need places where those pupils can go and study. Not because we shall forbid them, that is Islam. I myself grew at Muslim hands. This one was our young man. He used to beat that thing, Matari. When he was a very young boy. He started when he was almost that size. That one small, that one. And we served with him in this mosque. And we were the first families here. And the first place of worship was the mosque. We had no any other church. There was no church here. Even if you ask anybody, that is 70s to 90s. Even Protestant was serving under a tree. So this was the only place which had a shelter. And you know, children of big men, they go to where shelter is. So I served there many years in my life until I grew up with all our family. I thank the fraternity of Islam so much, because the characters I have, the leadership I own and possess, maybe I was mentored from Islam. Who knows? Because when you begin growing under those hands, so most of the characters you adapt from them. So I claim being a daughter in the house. To add on what you have spoken about, synthesizing, giving people opportunity on educating them, and helping these people to grow and develop from the stages where they are. That is what we need in Uganda. We should leave a stage of giving hand to mouth, but at least plant something for them, then they can take over from there. So when you give somebody knowledge, it will help. I'm really grateful. You are most welcome. I welcome you again. And I believe the activities you are going to do in Toroma will sustain the community hundreds of years to come. Because giving a borehole, planting a school, a mosque for spiritual guidance is paramount to life. I'm really happy my leaders of Toroma here with me. I know they have introduced themselves. The rest of the people you might be knowing, but all these are my family members. Even the woman you sent to come and bring me. I call her Mama, but she's my age mate. When she was brought here, I was also a girl when Papa brought her here. But he was the one who was teaching us at Madrasa, the Mzee Ali, by that time. So my LOC one here is for this cell. Then the county sheikh, I believe, the district, is also my LOC one. You imagine. You're having the Wallo town already. Because they are my leaders here who help me from the grassroots. So you are not lost. And one of them is part of you permanently. Since we grew up to now, he has remained a Muslim and he's born a Muslim. And he will give good guidance to the community. Because we see and adapt from him. So I welcome you. Continue. Even if you go a milestone from what you have mentioned that you're doing, I do appreciate. Only I would like one time to share with me in depth when we are seated like this at the office there. And I also guide you. I need this. I also need this. If you can share with Mama, if she can continue and proceed on this side, it will be better. Don't come shortly to Toroma and go away, but continue being in Toroma. I wish you have even a home in Toroma. Yeah. Because I need your services. A leader in the service needs services. Yeah. So akate kerno Toroma, mamera dia karet woki pejo kolu abunere. Ada utongo lemo kau airara kiroaneje ngare noko. Onache Umar, Toto a vice president. Kede awanyute ngo, who is not Masalewa. He has gone somewhere. He was there. Who is serving at the mosque here. He always comes home. I'm trying Tegule. He has already updated me several times. So dautonga irara kiro a program upon lejar ani ajeni ngo mamekata wari ngutida. Do di boraje kitengo aina pakina. Why I was calm, why I was moving. I thought only this today you had come to see Papa Ali. That's why. But if I saw you at the mosque, I would have branched before you even calling me. But today home, I say, that is Papa's day. So that's why you saw, but I was looking, I was trying. So, I'm really grateful. But continue even doing more great things. Not only putting a perimeter wall to Katakwi, but secure the land for Islam. Discover wherever it is. That is my advice. I have added unto the voice of Mama. Wherever you had some small land, let us acquire it back and utilize it in order to develop the growth of Islam in Uganda. For those few remarks, I'm delighted, I'm grateful. Greet them and tell them, Mayor welcomes you again and again. This is home. I cannot run away from here. This is home. Thank you so much. Greet for me, Mama Lupo. Tell her for this service. She's very, very delighted. And she loves you as a sister. And she prays for you. Thank you so much.
Ijai lo Salam Charity Organization lelo mutor doctor ijasi kuilo erime otegule getigite rairwa nare kwenye lo ngesera ithurua mojo lo ngesera ithurua mojo poluke agiare kwa nelosi kwa nakesa asipoke na kecheta agoro aiduki misikitini ngulu atopainu eko dosi kesi nuenda uta inapinap uzdio yeda gitara bojeda kwenye elo mnete kerera ya mojo ngepengine kwenye atupito sibe ngaibe ya otilo yala mane.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Her Worship, our Mayor of Toroma. We are so delighted. I have met a true leader. When a leader speaks, you know that this is a leader. How much do you hear Uganda? Have you ever crossed Mbale going the other side?
Yes, I've never stayed there. But only I never had interest in the language. But I stayed in Kampala 7 years.
But interest hakuna.
I was concentrating on education and the job I was.
You are doing. That's the same problem I have found here. This one is trying. But this Abdurazak, this one, he's on zero. When you speak Uganda, he keeps smiling. And these are the people whom we have always worked with. Ours, as Salam Television, ours is mobilizing the communities. By the time you came, I had done introduction to these people that since the organization was established, I've never got a pen to write to those whites that we need support from them. We use the literal resources available with the communities to develop ourselves. And that is the work of the government. The government of Her Excellency, the Vice President. They encourage people to work. The literal PDM they bring into communities, when they find it just you are lying, you are sleeping, it will not assist you. But when they find a hard-working person already working, that's it. So ours is to come and sensitize, communicate with our communities to make sure that they use the available resources to develop themselves. That's why we are here. They have already given me my small house somewhere. The other side where they have given me a small house like this one. I'm going to put a small mat there. I will be benching there for some good month up to next year in January. That's when I will leave Katakwi. Up to next year January, that's when I will come. We do here Arare. You give me a wife, I go and leave Katakwi. So, my dear brothers, we are here in Katakwi, and throughout the month of Ramadan, we had a campaign on our TV informing the communities that we are going to our brothers and sisters of Katakwi, please contribute the little you can afford. We have contacted our partner organizations. Next week, we shall be having our partner organization called One Ummah. One Ummah means one community that brings the community together, bringing everybody on board. The whole of next week will be with them here, and we shall be performing various activities with them, and we shall be bringing other partners as Salam Charity, as Next Media and Salam TV. So, inshallah, next week, the whole of next week, as we celebrate Women's Function, Women's Day, it is going to be part of the celebrations for the whole week, and One Ummah will be here with us to make sure that at least things are done, inshallah. Otherwise, I'm so happy, and very soon I will be coming to your office. I think this week we'll be passing through your office with his guidance, and he will lead us to your office and proceed to inform you. With those remarks, that means that you have officially opened our program. And before you leave, let me show you that the money which is going to overturn Katak in the next 5 months, the people that makes things happen. I'm going to read some of the names of the people that are with us now on TV, because we are live. Everybody's watching, and see already people who have been listening the language of Mr. Abdul Razak. Okulo? Koluo. Koluo is a very difficult name now. Koluo. Let me read a few names here and see the people that are going to put the boreholes we are going to see. In the next 5 months, I'm sure we shall have put up over 15 boreholes. We shall have put up some mosques, not less than 5 to 6, 7. We shall have put up other things, and we shall be bringing some little money put into the pockets of those women to make sure that they start small, because giving someone 500,000 shillings, it can start something small for homestead and do something around you. So this is the man that is going to turn everything around. The first person to send money is called Swalha Fasal, 1,000 shillings. Not 10 millions, but one, because Uganda shillings. Because they are following the preaching of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, where he says that anything you give in charity is received by God. When you give something in charity, before the DC card receives to put it at the mosque anywhere or recite it here, already God has received it and God multiplies. And I'm sure here in Katakwi, nobody can fail to raise 1,000 to give it in charity. That's what I'm telling these people. As we come to do this work, please mobilize yourselves. See what others are doing. This is the money we have been doing. When you are going to Mbale, there is a huge building. It's going to be the biggest in the eastern region. It's called Nakaloke. It's been built by this 1,000 shillings. Ours as charity, we mobilize this fund and keep it nicely, handle it with care, and make sure that it does the real work it is supposed to do. So these are the names before you go. And you use it as a model to develop your communities. Never think of this big money. For us, we say big money will be coming, but let us use the little we have to move on. And I can assure you, in 4 to 5 months, we shall be calling you to launch huge projects through this 1,000. Number 2, we have Karunji 1,000. Number 3, we have Fatuma Nakasi 1,000. Muhammad Kadaya 1,000. Mariam Sechembe. They have sent it just as people were introducing themselves. Mariam Sechembe 2,000. Waso Sulaiman 500. Mastura Namutebi 3,000. Sarah Wamara 5,000. We have Hajat Amina Ruvega 3,000. We have Yasin Musa 10,000. We have Hakim Jemba 1,000. We have Sajabi Hafsa 10,000. Hawa 5,000. Hussein 5,000. This is Halima Namuyanja from Mubuku Kasese at the border. We are here at the border towards Kenya. Now someone from the border from Kasese towards DRC is sending money for the people of Katakwi. So if you people of Katakwi don't assist yourselves, if you cannot come up, and someone from Kasese and someone sending money is like those women you see seated there. They are the same. But we have been teaching them the only negative part of it. These people we have not been at least speaking in their language to understand how we are mobilizing these people. That's the only negative part of it. So this person is from Kasese, Mubuku there. Then we have Aliyah 5,000. Hawa Nakato. Hawa Nakato now is the richest person we have. For us, when we reach to someone who sends 50,000, all of us, we are going to bring takbira. You people of Katak, you are going to be ashamed. Takbir. Takbira to Hawa. That one is for those that are tabligh who say takbir when they want to invade something. Now let's bring Butambara, where Islam originates. Butambara. Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah. Allahu Akbar. Allah. One Eid was recent because the takbir, that shows that Eid was recent. So Hawa worship the mayor, Nakato Hawa has sent 50,000. Those are the rich people we have. We have Abdallah Tenywa 10,000. Hindu n'abakoza mikwano gyaffe amanya gyendinga somera meya Katakwi awulire kumanya gammwe abazimbi bange. Hindu n'abakoza 10,000. Amina na Mirembe. Then we have Jamiru Mutebi 20,000. Chibira Isa Namubiru Aisha 10,000. We have Mastura 1,000. Airtel Money, that's one. We have Richard Musisi, Katungu Samia, and Rehema. So mikwano jaffe tubajukiza tuli wano mu Katakwi. Tuli wano mu Katakwi. Now we are going to turn to these people to see what these people have done on TV. Can they do it? With the exception of the mayor whom we shall find in her office. Everybody is going to, you are going to speak in your language. Okulo.
Koluo.
Koluo.
K-O-L-U-O.
Because I don't want to use Abdullah Zaka. I want Koluo.
Koluo.
Koluo. Now you should cram it. Not Okuro. Koluo.
Yeah, with the K.
You are going to tell these people that they have had. Nobody can fail. Even people with 100 shillings they are going to send. All the way from Lira, all the way from Kasese, from Busia. They want to send. You are going to hear 500. Now we are going to show
500,000 over 500 shillings.
500 shillings through the TV, and the whole nation here. Someone has contributed. The angels in heaven open. You see, for us Muslims.
Maybe you open it and chairman sees it for himself.
He has seen. He has already seen. He has been seeing. So tell these people. Now don't switch off. You want to dodge. Now we are going to the part of giving.
Just a minute.
He want to dodge. Ono chama naga kudojinga kuwayo.
No.
Now you tell them. Now this is our time. We are going to put here our contribution as people who have participated in this work. We are very few, but we can make a change. As you tell them, njagala obabulire nabali bawulire nti Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam yagamba nti nibo waye kitundu kyentende, the half of the date, eh? Are you getting it, Mikoluo? Okulo, eh? Kolo. The Prophet said, nti nibo wayo half of the date, nti Allah receives it in his right hand and expands it to the level of the mountain Uhud. So, nobody should really underlook the little you have in the pocket. Give it, and you are giving to your Creator. Not Koluo, not Hawaship, not Kalisa. So, this is the time now. Tell them in the other good language.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Eka kirore nesingoni ya dao Dr. Alimor. Koluo neseka kiror. Ekiror lore. Ebala nesino ino iboni bonebe. Mamo era iboni be. Iboro kolu itopolo unetone. Era ilu iwanyuni jo elangiri ara bonati milionin. Konyi giari ndonda moti. Tomo lukumiti. Elukumita kwa tare. Kwa pida unaona anyo nane. Konye do kwa nado. Au monokineta niloso na anyon. Apolo kiba anyo au monokineta angon. Elumneta neji kapuni dis. Lo ilemunoni. Narmamo nikoto aitebo nebe. Ole mutu kui lwa laije daino no naino.
Let me also tell them. Ononga bwayogere byabo biwanvu. Mwe muswaza abantu bano mugende mu maaso muweereze nabo bagenda kuleeta ezaawe kati yekayogere olumu ebibye biwanvu tebigwa mangu naye mwe mutandika okuweereza. Please summarize.
So bonebe Apollo ke bonebe oni de kulapek mamo sirigine lukumiti emenonda alemon narai Aisha naknata ne nabi da Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam bala bonebe ne lemno joda ikon bore kiene date akorakin Apollo ke bonebe jawni nesi keda ke kano teten osoda siala mekin ido da e jawno sakodere renyisine ito na paranda na washa ngaibo ni le chamunete ainuno bon oma monda ipedora lemon jaselu kumit nesida ewan nesidi wani noni bonebe ageya nesi alemone kede isirigini nguni teo na kwapungun obalate bonebe dobo don mamondi peda lemon elukumiti ngunu asobala bakai bonebe ogya bere koluoda olember nyobo jatar koluoda poro ke bonebe awoda kwana alemune ngoda bere nyo ikalu kumit
Takbir. La ilaha.
Contributing. Richard.
Yes, everybody.
Is not a Muslim?
Yes, so many. You are going to see them here. So you can have a seat. People now contribute. Everybody should touch it. If you have it in the house, go and bring it. You move in the house and you go and bring money. The house is near. Aha. Takbir. Takbir. Abantu bekatakwi balese sente. Abantu bekatakwi. Masha Allah. Takbir. Takbir. Katakwi Bank of Uganda yabakolera 200 zokka. Kubanga babazifuna ba. Bank of Uganda agamba anakwate sente nga si 200 nga we katakwi aja kuba aleso obuzibu. So mama Ajat, contribute. If you don't have, you bring your lesu. You bring your lesus here. Because one time the prophet was taken to heaven alive. And he got a chance to visit the hell and the paradise. But when he reached to the other side, he saw many women. They were many. So when he came back, I said, you people, do you know what is going to save you from that torment hellfire? Please sadaka. Takbir. Wananga kasente kechichala kava wala. Alhamdulillah. Takbir. Mayor, you are going back into your chair. This one I promise. When time reach, we'll be here and we shall campaign for you. Even if he's on the other side, me I will be behind you. This is a must. Because I've seen you. How can I support people I've not seen? So mikwano jaffe abali ku TV mugende mu maaso okuweereza nga twongera okwebaza Jamiru Mutebi okoze omulimu munene alhamdulillah rabbil alamin. Ne tubeera ne abeyongeddemu Sabura Nabisaaru ebisatu obiweereza Hadija Cheyune abantu bekatta ku njagala tubalaga omulimu. Peter Otai, thank you my brother Peter Otai. I've received your contribution. Abdul Rahman, thank you so much. Imam Sadiq Taremwa, you see someone standing behind that camera? He's the one with the accounts have put up a flower for him. He's called Imam Sadiq Taremwa. That one with the badge, Uganda, with that t-shirt. He has already also posted 10,000. But the big one, that one with the heart, that one can't give. It's very hard. That one to contribute is called Hassan. It's very difficult for him to contribute. Na wegamu webale nyo zaitun. Thank you very very much. Haji Ayubu Chaze. Haji Ayubu Chaze. Mikwano jaffe tuli katakwi. Enyumba ze tuli mu background muziraba. Meya waffe tuli naye. Oyo mukyalo oyo gwe mulaba oyo. Amagulu gamulumye bwe yafunye accident teyambulidde naye yekwatiridde. N'agamba ensonga ya development tasigala mabega. Gwe mulabaawo ye chairman. Ono gwe ntudde naye wano diswikers. Ali wano omusajja wange mundu menye. Ono shock absorber. Ebiganye ono gwe tufuna. Abantu bano be mulaba Vice President ye yabaweereza. Katakwi ngandowooza bwemba nzize eno nyinza okufuna obuzibu. Kubanga mpulirawo insurgency bakwata abantu batwala ente. Yembaga I meet you in Mbale, I will not come to Katakwi. Abantu bano bavuga pichi ono yaweekono. Ne bavuga apeka pichi. Batuuka Mbale we nabalaba nawulire ennaku. Mbamba siibula bakomewo. Ono kwe kuŋŋamba nti n'amafuta gatuweddemu tugenda kuddayo nga tugisindika. Naye okuva Mbale okutuuka ene Katakwi wallahi safari mpanvu. Naye bagivuga maka pichi. Be bantu abatuleese eno mikwano gyaffe nga bulijjo tu contributing insha Allah. Era oluvannyuma lw'omulimu guno omulungi gwe tugenda okukola ngenda kubabuulira ekiddako. Buli omu akwate essimu ye munyige essimu zemulaba ku TV yammwe aba MTN 0776 nya emirundi 3220. Nze mukwano gwammwe nga bulijjo natambudde dda natuuse eno. Emmere nja kulya emmere yeeno. Akayumba bakampadde. Obumu ku buyumba obuli awo mwe muli akayumba kengenda okusulamu akemulaba mu background. Namaze dda okuteekamu akakeeka kange insha Allah. Naye ng'ekyatuleese twazze kulaba nti tubeera ne baganda baffe mu buli mbeera yonna. We twogerera enjuba etandise okuggwa. Ziri mu ssaawa 12 n'eddakiika 38. Ngenda kuwa diswikers ono. I'm going to speak Kiswahili. Exactly. Kiswahili na Kiteso n'oluvanyuma tulabe nti abeeyo mwongera nsimbi sinafunayo wa mitwalo 10 njagala Allah mumpeeyo omu bwe munaagaana mukubire ku Imamu Kasozi aziweereze. Imamu Kasozi bwe yagenda kujanja ba Dr. Kimala njagala abantu bange banampeerezayo ku mitwalo 5 mufunye njagala yabe 12 banyongera yabe 5 basatu nze program nganjigala mu dakiika 2 tujja kubanga tugala program n'enzikiza etandisa abantu bano tebalina masanyalaze bameya yagaba wasimanyi naye mu manyata muno teekamu waya ziba zoocha kayumba kaakati yembeera gye tulimu so tujja kukuma tochi zaffe insha Allah kati kamba we discuss bwamaliriza tudde wa chairman then meya atusiibula insha Allah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Nashukuru sana kwa wale ambao kwamba wanatutizama, wale ambao wametoa mawasaidizi zao na sukuma pesa zao kwa sababu ya Allah, si kwa sababu yangu, lakini kwa sababu ya Allah. Mungu atawalipa insha Allah. Sisi kweli kata kwetu tunayo mahitaji ya kusaidiwa, na sisi pia tutajisaidia tukikuwa pamoja insha Allah. Sina mambo mengi, lakini nimeona tu majina kila mtu anateremsha 5,000, 1,000, 50,000, 1000 ngapi yote. Nashukuru Mwenyezi Mungu atalipa. Hiyo ni jana tunatafuta. Kwa sababu ya hiyo mimi sina mengi mitaongea, lakini tu nawaita mtusaidie. Watoto wetu wanataka soma. Pale tunaswalia ni tabu. Pale ya hospitali ni tabu katika Uislamu. Lakini udongo ninayo makaratasi ya kila msikiti, kila udongo inaonesha kama kweli hakuna mtu atasumbua. Ninayo natembea na government, LC1 natia mkono, chika natia mkono, alafu agreement hizo zote mimi niko naye. Lakini tu nataka nani atanisaidia kujengea shule, nani atanisaidia kujengea msikiti, nani atachukua imamsi yangu kusoma, nani atasaidia mambo ya watoto yangu kusoma. Watoto wengi wamekoma kuanzia S1, S2, S3, S4 mpaka S6. Hakuna usaidizi. Inafika hapo kwa wazazi hakuna namna ya kusomesha. Lakini hapana soma mambo ya dini, nani atachukua kwa wengine ila sisi ndugu. Wanasema Muislamu ni ndugu ya Muislamu. Anasema almu'min akhul muslim, akhu muslim. Muislamu ni ndugu ya mwenzake Muislamu. Hata ijapokuwa wewe iko namna gani, wewe iko brown, wewe iko nini, Mwenyezi Mungu Subhanahu wa Ta'ala anasema wewe ni ndugu yangu. Sasa kwa hivyo mimi naona hata kama yule mwingine mimi nimeona hata Peter iko hapa, nani iko hapa, sisi ni ndugu. Maana yake Mwenyezi Mungu ndiye ametuumba wote pamoja. Insha Allah sina mengi, lakini nimeona Mwenyezi Mungu awazidishie insha Allah.
Insha Allah. Alhamdulillah rabbil alamin. Bwatyo bwayogedde chairman ng'abeebaza mikwano gyaffe n'agamba nti omusiraamu abeera muganda wa musiraamu munne. Omuntu alina okulumirirwa omuntu. Kyekitutambuza ne tujja wano tubeere ne baganda baffe tubabudde tulabe nti naffe tulina kye tusobola okuyambako. Mukoze emirimu mingi. Nabagambako nti ensonga y'ekatakwita tejja tumenya. Ekatakwita tebeetaaga bingi, tebeetaaga bintu binene okukyusa bulamu bwabwe. Awulidde. So saawa zino esente zo tuzifunye, abasiraamu baleese ensimbi, nkakasa tugenda kubalansinga mu aba TV naffe abali wano ku ground. Tuli Katakwi, ekifo bakiyita Toroma, era wagenda okubeera omukolo gwa Her Excellency the Vice President ng'akola Women's Day olunaku olwokubiri insha Allah, era bateeseteese okuba nti olunaku bajja kulukolera wano. Nkyetaaga okuba nga
Kerelu achamo to alem ni kese kapuno disilu ebe pone ngoni ngesa tatar kwida tuko no kinoni alaije oni di pedoronda alemonun elukumiti lukuminiare lukuminuni luija tatarijo kwape ay naknete kon ichakana kon atupto si aisha nakneta no na bebe no lemna joda ko esa koni ijari nesi kedakan keno teteni da konre rengisho ejasi elosete apara sha koni kere no kai jara kon kisoma otika puno lunyo ajo kisibaduko te misigiti adokuta abakuta kipi adukute somero akonre rengisho anyona pakinyene itona pakina atona rekone losete ngaren polo ke bisirgino kane erasi akaisauni ka ikanya ngon sirgini lo itukuso aneka pakwana akaisauni ka ikanya ngono ya umutu ale satu aha akaisauni ya kanyangon ya so oma mai chanchana pake narai ilosi kwa na agolokin konya kota isumuni kini boni bonata kerno toroma kere boni bonebe raina anyunet be nisa mate kwa laiji honda ipera somane konye aganga talopete ejai idoda anyoni na kanyete na moka ga osabita angoni ipote sa anyona kirosine ino gela anyo toroma arabona tikata kwikere apolo ke boni bonebe nule misoma enesi angina apolo ke berana tuko kino naganga na idumuno na kipi idumuno ni misigitin idumuno ni somero idumuno na dekisa biane atengo simu ajaibo bonesi mbale nedo bo tukuni kapuno lo ala ite bo bangi no mbale anwo kata kyo kero lo kata kwi erade nga sesena ngene parna ni osimu ni soma ja kaitilo doma merebe nebon soma ito ni western ngina nebe kai kanungu ikik ubukesi biesi ge chutingina itejo kabale amene Rwanda so ba lailo da kasese ibongor jo lailo masindi konye anwangu no kera na joksina itunga einer tioni peda einer konye do bale ngolo petalos keda keje akotengo ai siala mikini eskerelo ile mutu abala da bonebe isirere ngolo kasubani akusikani ni kere ido da kiata naki lue kidio ko ile mujongunu yata kinosi iru anatomo na kan kade parda barakallahu fikum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu. I wish our guest, Dr. Karim Kalisa, must journeys back to, anyway, we are going back to Katakwe. Because you have already a house there. Like, yes, like this one. It is, and in fact, he has preferred sleeping in a touch grass house. And we do appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I believe this is the end of our function. And I wish everybody mercy.
Closing or me? Let me close.
I wanted to close because of
Kolu abadde mpambye. Koluwa wamba. Kakati mikwano gyaffe tuli Katakwi. Abasajja be Katakwi be tuli nabo. Wallahu mulimu bagutandiseeko. Era tugenda kugulawo fund ey'ekitundu kino ng'etandikiddwako $339. Eno fund tugenda kugituuma musajja mukulu gwe tuzize mu makaage. This man is called who?
Ali Salim.
Salim Ali. Ali Salim. Ali Salim Fund has been launched with 39,000 Uganda shillings. And it's going to be worked out at the end of every month. When I find the amount they have mobilized, I will be multiplying by 2. Add it there. When I find the amount they have mobilized, I will be multiplying by 2. I add it there. Then in a period of 1 year, we see the project they can start for that old man who stopped laughing since 79. He has never laughed again. We want to see his smile on his face. As I wind up for this fund, abagala fund eno tujongereko, njagala sawa zino muwereze ensimbi. There is a big fund which we are going to mobilize for 1 year, and this is going to be a model for this area. They see it as little money, but it is going to be wonders, and everybody will be surprised. The fund that even may bring here His Excellency to come and launch. So let's appoint the coordinator as we are seated here. I've seen some youth here who are energetic, you know, who is trustworthy to start the fund. We hand over this fund plus the amount. Aisha, how much is has been collected that side? Aisha, how much? How much? I'm going to get the real within 2-3 minutes. They are going to add up the other side, the little money they have been sending. I also hand it over to the coordinator. They are going to show us. Every end of the month, I will be asking the card to tell us how much that they have raised. 300 times 2, we send 600 to that account. So for 1 year, we see how this fund will run. So we see how this fund appointed. Not that Muzeyi. Muzeyi is a patron. The name, the man has been named. We want a youth. We want a young youth, energetic. Aziz, where is Aziz? Aziz, come here and be appointed in the front of mayor. Koluo, they have appointed this one. Is it okay? Very energetic. Aisha, add up, tell us the amount. So he's going to be our coordinator and will be supervised by our mayor. Will be supervised by our mayor. This fund has been named Ali Salim Fund. Yes. Ali Salim Fund. So we hand over this money. 30 Koluo is called what? In the other language? Akaisauni Ikanyangon. Ikaisauni Ikanyangon. Chitegeeza 39,000. Yensawo gye tutandise. Aisha mulinze. Ambulire Aisha mbadde sagala kuva kumpewo nga tonampa the final figure. I hand over that money to him in the presence of the mayor. Mayor, she takes an opportunity to launch this fund named Ali Salim. Now, the total of this amount is how much? 240,000. Akasauni, read it in the other language. Akasauni.
Atuko kisikwi sirigini luko pokwana.
You are talking much.
Angina bobo.
Angina bobo.
Ilukumini akwatare.
Ikurumini akwatare.
Akakaisangono.
Akakaisangono.
Kaisirigini akwatare. Keda akwatata.
Kakajizechi?
Akwatare.
Nesa akwatare.
So I'm going to hand over this money. You to speak.
Aso kwana elosha kwana aikopa kini ludi sirigini lu atukunyo kopo kwana ngena ilukumini akwatare kakaisangono kaisirigini akwatare kidope isirigini akwatare akaisangono kaisirigini akwatare idope
wallahi bintu bizibu
akwatare agari aiti
240
201.
Kesi sirigini lu adatukida atuko kina alaije.
Now you give the mic to the mayor to launch this fund.
Apoloke isamayona ne utukete kwida alaije.
Be the patron of this fund.
Yejo kwa nangesi losi around
240 plus 39.
It becomes 279.
Kwa na sirigini yes.
Thank you very much, Doctor, and everyone who has attended this occasion, which took place at Mzee Leuti's place. It is really a surprising activity which has taken place today in Toroma. It has never happened, and I've never seen a surprising movement like this one. NBS, it is called Next Media. I'm really very, very grateful for everyone who has contributed. We have received 279, which has marked.
In fact, I am topping up to make it 300.
It is already 300.
That fund?
309, and the project has started from Mzee Leut, from Toroma, my place of jurisdiction. I would like to thank everyone with the mercies of God that you have contributed and started this launch and started this journey. We shall be together. I promise to supervise the project, and I have ability to help in mobilizing, talking to my community until we see something on the ground. Salam alaikum. Thank you.
Salam. Salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Don't bring a smile. So thank you, Mayor. Yeah, this week we shall pass by your office. Yeah, it is. We are staff them a lot, and they are very cooperative.